The NHS is either the number one issue at this election or the number two after Brexit, depending on your view. Either way, the most celebrated health system in the world is being dissected, poked, prodded throughout the campaign. There is broad agreement that the NHS needs more money and more staff. The battle is really over who you trust to make that happen. Labour say they will increase spending on health by 4.3% a year on average. That's £26 billion extra by 2024. They also want to reverse privatisation in the NHS. This means that all services will be provided by the state rather than private companies, including free annual dental checkups. They also want to plant 1 million trees, a so-called NHS forest. The Tories also say they'll put more money in, £33.9 billion by 23-24. They want to build 40 new hospitals, although that figure is contested. Is a new hospital wing really a new hospital?
We're investing in, obviously, massively in the NHS. 20 hospital upgrades, 40 new hospitals will be built. And I know there's also controversy about those figures, but I'm absolutely proud to defend them. 40 new hospitals will be built as a result of the decisions.
How can you say they're not new hospitals, are they? This has been looked at carefully.
Yes.
They're existing sites that will admittedly benefit from millions of pounds of investment, but they're not new hospitals per se.
There'll be new buildings.
But again, you misrepresent the figures. Why do you continually do this, Mr. Johns?
Because I think people obviously try to turn things round on us and say that we're not making the investments we're making. These will be huge investments in the NHS.
No one's disputing that.
They will lead to
But you've seen the research that there are four. There are 4 new sites. No. The others are revamps.
Yes, but
brilliant work as it is.
Okay, well let me give you an example. In my own beloved constituency, Uxbridge and South Rice, we have a fantastic hospital, Hillingdon Hospital.
Okay.
We are going to rebuild it. It's going to be totally new. Now, in your conception, is that a new hospital or is that an old hospital that's been rebuilt? In my view, it's a new hospital.
Right. Okay.
And so let's see. So I understand the point that you're making, Nick. I think it's a fantastic thing. We're going to be building a new hospital on an existing
hospital site.
Well, either there or exactly adjacent to it.
They also say they'll have 50,000 more nurses, but that number includes keeping 19,000 nurses who would otherwise leave the system. To get to that number, they say they'll bring back the nurses' bursary, 5 to 8 grand per year for student nurses. That was cut in 2017. On the face of it, all very straightforward. But, Doctor, there's a complication. The Labour Party are saying that the Conservatives are willing to put the NHS up for sale to this guy.
Look, I think everything with the trade deal is on the table. When you're dealing in trade, everything's on the table. So NHS or anything else, or a lot more than that. But everything will be on the table, absolutely.
Yes, Donald Trump, according to Jeremy Corbyn, wants US pharmaceuticals to have greater access to the NHS. This means drug prices in the UK could increase. And Labour says this forms part of the post-Brexit trade deal with the United States, and they say they have proof. But Donald Trump has also denied that this is the case.
He says if we have a trade deal, Donald Trump, it'll be a Trump Brexit, and Trump will come and take over our National Health Service. What do you have to say to him?
No, not at all. We wouldn't even be involved in that. No, we're trying to fix our health service. We all have our health service problems, and frankly, and you do over there, and we do. And one of the things that we're running so successfully on is how great a job I've done on healthcare. We've done a fantastic job. No, it's not for us to have anything to do with your healthcare system. No, we're just talking about trade. I don't even know where your healthcare system started with respect to us taking over your healthcare system. I mean, it's so ridiculous. I think Corbyn put that out there.
The Conservatives also categorically deny this. They say that even if the Donald wanted a big slice of NHS pie, they wouldn't give it to him. They would walk away from the talks. Not on the table, not for sale. As I said, the numbers around the NHS are really important. But like a lot at this election, the issue seems to be one about trust.